welcome to Tarot with Tanya. 7 cards for 7 days, and we are starting on Monday, October 10, and going to the next Sunday, October 16th. And I'll be using the Morgan Greer deck for today's reading, and then ending with one of the Crystal Angel cards. Take what resonates with you, leave the rest behind. Hopefully you'll find something here that helps make your week flow a little more smoothly, maybe gives you some heads up and so forth. And please consider liking, sharing, subscribing to help the channel. I'd like to grow this and reach more people, help more people, hopefully. So thank you for being here. And our Monday starts with the Four of Swords. A lot of swords this week. So the fours, earth numbers, very stable. Contemplation is suggested by this card here. We have, maybe you can tell, the head of someone in armor, and the 3 swords floating above. You can see pretty well. There's a 4th one back there that's a little bit harder to see. And this particular card, it makes me think about those swords being in the dream world. It's like the person is asleep and this energy is above and it's protective. And it tells, us to slow down and consider what's going on from a quiet and protected place. We continue with the swords on Tuesday, the Page of Swords this time. The page has an energy of shaking things up, bringing in new thoughts, bringing in new information. So you might literally get some kind of message about something that you've been waiting for, or it might totally surprise you as well. You could take the energy and say, okay, why am I here? How can I change things up? Maybe snap out of a particular point of view. So good encouragement to change things up, be open to new information coming in. Wednesday, we get the only major card for our week, and that is the World. So ending a big cycle. It could be on the world stage. Obviously, there's always, lots going on, war, climate change issues. We just come off of that huge hurricane, Ian in Florida, and, the damage, the loss of lives and so forth. So, what kinds of cycles in the world might be coming to a culmination, ending, so that we can move on to something that's better, that benefits larger groups of people. With Pluto going direct this weekend too, that also can help with this kind of thing. It's a planet of transformation. So what has transformed, what has been broken down into compost and can be used to grow something better for the world. Thursday, we have the only Wands card for this week, and this is the 10 of Wands. So, when you hit the 10s in any of the different elements, you are at a kind of peak point. So here, our poor person is so overburdened with this big bundle of wands. The back is sort of stooped. You just get a feeling like this is taking too much energy. Something needs to be let go of. And of course, when you hit that 10, you're going back to the 1 again and starting something new. So the shadow side of it would be feeling overburdened, feeling burned out. I can't do this anymore. And, that can be a very good thing. Sometimes we're very stubborn. I know I can be in that way and not give up when I should. That is a good thing. So that would be the light side of it, letting you know, put it down. It's okay. You have the universe's encouragement, permission to do that. Friday, we're back to the swords again. So this is our third sword card of the week, and this is the Six of Swords. I like the sixes. To me, they're all happy in their way. They're connected to the lovers. They share good energy, generally speaking. This one can be about leaving. It can, going somewhere, they get in the boat, cross the river, symbolic territory, of course, mental. So a new point of view could be coming in. And it can also be assistance. Typically, you'll see, it's hard to see because the figures are dark here, but you'll see often a male figure taking the boat across the water with a female figure, excuse me, and often a child in the boat as well. So there can be that, excuse me, safe passage quality to this card as well. And we're going to kind of need that because when we get to Saturday, this is the toughest card for the week, I feel. This one's always hard, I think, because, excuse me again, it is cruelty to the self. That's how I typically read it. That you have, these wrists bound together here. And, sorry, my eyes watering from the coughing. It looks very uncomfortable. Frequently, this card is shown as like a bed of nails or swords. And someone is trying to go to sleep on that, that bed of nails. Obviously, terribly uncomfortable. And because it's mental, we're doing it to ourselves in a way. We have internalized a kind of oppression, a very strong self-criticism. Again, when you get to the 10 in the swords, you get permission to let that go. Cannot go on any farther. Has to end. So you're getting close to that, or we're getting close to that on Saturday. So what can you do with this in the light way? That's all shadow stuff. In the light, it's like, hey, why am I treating myself like this? I'm just as good as the people I love. I'm just as important, and the better the quality of my self-love is, the more I can share it with other people, the better the quality of love that I can give to others. So some self-compassion and understanding would be great on Saturday in particular. Then we end our week on Sunday with a lovely card, the Eight of Pentacles, so earth energy. So we've had all masculine energy except for the World card and then this one. So this earthy energy can be about accomplishing something, being a master of something. I often think of it as the mastery of love, which is shown in practical ways. We can't just say that, we have to do it. We have to find ways to express that, to create that, to experience regeneration with that. So we have our master of creating our discs here, but of course those discs can be anything that you are working on in your life. So it's a nice way to end our 7-card reading here with the tarot. So just to recap a little bit, we ended up with 4 days, 4 cards that stress the mental energy, and of course mental energy can be stressful. So we want to try to be in our bodies as much as possible. Next Sunday is a very good day for that. Wednesday is a good day for that too. And when we do have the mental energies, that's a great time to breathe consciously, really slow down, count your inhales and exhales. Maybe you do a 4-count breath, hold for 4, exhale 4, hold another 4, things like that, so that you feel that connection of your spiritual self inside of your body, because that's where our power really is, when we feel grounded, anchored, and so forth. So again, 4 days of that, probably the toughest day being next Saturday. And having one major to me indicates also a new start, especially since that major is 21, the world. And then that day, what is that, Thursday, of putting down the burdens, letting some things go. What can you release that does not have to be done right now? We, of course, tend to, or at least I tend to, procrastinate on certain things, but sometimes it's the opposite. Try to do too much too fast. So use Thursday as a day to see what you can let go of. So for our crystal angel card, we received the tiger's eye for today. And I'll try to bring that in a little bit closer, get rid of some of that glare. It's a very beautiful card, as all these crystal angel cards are. And the tiger's eye is about self-confidence through God confidence. You might call it spirit confidence, creator confidence. Use the language that works for you. But I love the concept that our self-confidence actually comes through our spirit connection. Remembering that we are spiritual beings having a human experience. And the encouragement on the card is believe in yourself by believing in God, spirit, angels, creator, again, whatever word works for you. Believing in God working through you. So that's where we become the instruments and allow ourselves to be played. And that's hard. There's a lot of energy on the planet that has taught us, or at least, I think for centuries, certainly in my growing up time, that we have to perform. It's about us. It's a lot of ego building and not enough, at least in my opinion, connection to spirit and relaxing, trusting that we are here because we were invited to be here. Otherwise, we would not be here. And we also chose to accept that invitation. And now we want to contribute. We're here at a very special time when we're going through huge change, huge spiritual evolution. And, with that comes change on the planet too. Perhaps, huge changes in our bodies that will take a long time for us to recognize. And I'm speaking there as the human race, not just individually. So once again, hope this helps you. And I'll ask, please do consider sharing, liking, subscribing. That would really help me. And I'm so glad that you are here and look forward to connecting with you again next week, beloveds. I hope it's a good one for you.